Anna Todd, bonjour. Un grand merci d'avoir accepté l'invitation de la Fringale Culturelle. C'est un grand plaisir de vous rencontrer. Alors pour nous, c'est la première fois qu'on se rencontre. Vous avez publié en France déjà 5 tomes d'After qui se sont vendus à plus d'1,5 million d'exemplaires. La première question que chez nous, en France, après ça s'est aussi beaucoup vendu ailleurs. La première question que je voudrais vous poser, c'est comment vous vivez ce succès? Est-ce que vous vous sentez privilégié?
I feel great. It's so exciting, and it feels really cool to have a book anywhere, especially selling so many and coming here and so much love here and so much everyone. Like even walking down the street, I've seen a poster for After before, which is really cool, and it's really great.
C'est un grand plaisir à ce que je vois. Anna Todd, l'histoire est partie du groupe One Direction, du personnage. Comment est née l'idée dans votre tête de vraiment passer à l'étape d'écrire une histoire d'après ce personnage qui vous a inspiré?
Well, I was a fan of them, and I like to read One Direction fan fiction, and I read every one that was, written by anyone over like 16. So I read all of them, and then I just ran out of them and thought, I'll just write one because I'm a fan and I like fan fiction. And I didn't think I would ever be asked, like, why'd you write this about Harry Styles? So I'd never really thought about it being published or anything like that. It was just fun, and I'd never even thought anyone would read it.
Alors j'ai lu dans la presse justement que vous aviez pas mal de gens autour de vous qui cherchaient eux également à publier et qui vous expliquaient tout simplement que c'était pas comme ça que ça se passait. Et pourtant vous en avez fait d'une certaine manière qu'à votre tête et vous avez persisté, vous avez fait ce que vous vouliez et finalement ça a cartonné.
So I think that shows that sometimes publishers don't know what people like. One person can't decide, or 2 people or 3 editors at somewhere can't decide everything that people want to read, and the internet gives people the freedom to read and write whatever they want. And I think it's really, really important to not put so much pressure on what a publisher wants, because they're self-publishing, and I think there's a really healthy balance between self-publishing and publishing. And my publishers all over the world, but in the US too, are really important, marketing and distribution and things, but I wouldn't have had a publishing deal if I tried. So I think it's also important to remember that and not to listen to anyone that says that you can't publish yourself.
En tout cas, moi, ce que je retiens de votre histoire, c'est que finalement, quand on croit à quelque chose, il faut aller jusqu'au bout. Alors, concernant aujourd'hui votre actualité, c'est Before, la saison 1 que vous proposez en librairie depuis le 7 janvier, et puis suivra la saison 2 apparaître le 4 février, tout ça aux éditions Hugo Roman. Et donc, finalement, c'est pas une suite, mais enfin, c'est un rapport quand même avec la série After, puisque dans After, c'était le personnage de Tessa, dont vous parliez, et là, on voit les choses par le prisme de Ardin ou Ardine, je ne sais pas comment ça se dit, je vais peut-être choquer les gens qui vous lisent en me trompant. Parlez-nous un petit peu de Before et de l'idée de ces 2 livres.
Was writing After on Wattpad, I had told my readers that I would write some of Hardin's point of view from the first book, because at the end of the first book I did, but if I did it in the beginning, then it would spoil the entire book, so you couldn't hear what he's thinking. Otherwise, you would know what's happening, and that would ruin the whole thing. So I promised them I will do that after I finish, but then I got a publishing deal and movie and all that stuff, so it took me longer than I wanted it to. But yeah, I just wanted to give them that, beginning from his point of view, because he is the type of character that if you don't know what he's thinking, then it's really hard. Well, it would be for me to really like him and forgive him and care about him. But I think I did a different thing than just writing the whole book from his point of view, because I added other things, like other characters' point of views and past and future.